She's had plenty of drug problems and dated some questionable men. She's been blamed for promoting anorexia and heroin use. And her nicknames include Cocaine Kate and Kate Mess. She's Kate Moss, and she's a rock star trapped in a supermodel's body.
I don't know, like some bad girl goddess, something like that.
So why do people who inspire us inspire us? Good question, and it's funny because we've always been told to just be ourselves, not to copy anybody else, not to act like anybody else. But still, we could think of at least one person who fascinates us or makes us feel something. They inspire us. And I do have a lot of people who make some impact on me in a good way, but I don't think I've ever tried to find out why. Well, I know about two things that I'm going to share with you in a second, but I mean, like, I've never done some scientific or psychological research on that topic and trying to find out why and what is going on with your brain and your body when you find something or someone who inspires you. And I bet you haven't either, so I decided to make your life easier, but only if you make mine. So subscribe to this channel, like this video, and thank you. And my name is Yara, by the way, welcome. So yeah, I'm first gonna share something that it's either evident to spot or something that I've discovered myself, and then I'm just gonna justify it with some psychological evidence or facts behind it. And additionally, because I think the people who I aspire deserve some credits and respect, so I absolutely would add some clips of them throughout the video, and I'll later explain why they're my role models. And you saw these clips of Kate Moss? Yep, she's one of them.
Kate isn't just a supermodel, she's a super muse. Her impact transcends fashion, and no matter how much we see her, she always maintains her
So one or two things that I immediately thought of when preparing for this video was that you find some people attractive when you see in them something that you already have. And when I've heard that before, it was mostly referring to appearance, people's appearance. But I think you could take it globally as well, so that whoever you find inspirational basically already has something that you have. It could be in the looks, it could be in demeanor, in skills, in anything. When you see someone that has a lot in common with you, you at least find them attractive. Because I feel like it's kind of giving a validation and a proof that if they have something you have and they are being liked for it, so could you. And if we take this fact and we go from the side of science, it does make sense because there is this self-verification theory that exists, which is basically the definition of what I've already mentioned before. This theory states that we want to be seen by others the same way we see ourselves. So according to that, when we see a person who we see resemblance in between us both, they kind of reflect the qualities that we have. It makes us more confident, and it just makes it all just comforting for us. Because essentially we seek out people who affirm the way we see ourselves. And now adding some contrast to that, we have another thing that creates inspiration for us. We seek out people who we want to become. So now every time you see a person that's inspiring to you, odds are they're just a perfect version of yourself you want to become. The ideal self, the future self. So if they're doing something that you want to do, if they have something that you want to have, if they act the way you want to act, or if they look the way you want to look, they are going to be the inspirational source for you. I don't know, it's funny because it kind of, you consider them as a tutorial in your head. It's just like an instruction. It's also kind of like a green light. So if they did it, you could do it too, so it's possible. And now we need to talk about Carl Rogers, a very, very famous psychologist. And he came up with this theory called humanistic theory. People subconsciously are willing to become a best version of themselves, as far as I understand it. I hope I'm not embarrassing myself right now. So that now, if we want to become the better version of ourselves, we're gonna find some inspiration. We are gonna find some ways to do that, some proofs that we can do that. This is what we see in other people. Another interesting thing that our brain does, it contains the mirror neurons. So when you see something that you aspire to do, or you see someone doing it, your brain mirrors it. So it makes you feel like you're living through it, even if you haven't done it yet. And this body response, basically what inspiration is. It creates inspiration. When looking for some information for this video, I haven't spotted anything that would say that sometimes we find people inspiring just because they're kind. I don't know how to explain that, how to word myself correctly, but basically there's just people who are here for you. It doesn't matter if those are people who you know or you don't in real life, but they're just being very supportive to you. They give you the support that you need, that you might need. They basically just assure us that everything's gonna be fine, that you can do whatever you want to do. And even if they don't say that directly to you, their action could indicate that. So like, people who you truly enjoy looking at, truly enjoying being around with, or just watching them, if that's for example a celebrity or something, it is still kind of an inspiration. I don't know, just a streamer that you're watching because you're sad and they help you get distracted from the sad reality that you're in, or just a model that you see on a runway that has such a genuine, beautiful smile that makes you smile. You know, some silly things like this I think also subconsciously create some inspiration, especially that happens with me when I listen to music. Like just realizing that that person made this piece of art and now I have a chance to listen to it. Like it just gives me such warm feeling. Or also something that I've spotted that's like, I don't know what explanation it has in terms of science, but when I watch some creators, it could be anyone, like an actor, a musician, a YouTuber, could be whatever, the work that they have done, this fact that I can see that and I can see these hard years of working all together makes me so motivated. Gives me the feeling that, you know, I can do it too, which probably like all together it just refers to the fact that I've already mentioned before, but like I think it's a bit different though. It's more about comparing what that person did throughout the years and seeing everything that they've done as a whole. This is just beautiful to me. Can I just lay it like this? Like, I can do whatever. This is my YouTube. In science, there's the social comparing theory, which states that we always tend to compare ourselves. Always. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if that's in a good way or a bad way, subconsciously or not. We're just basically trying to evaluate our own worth. For example, if that person has the same background as you, the same features as you, the same skills as you compare yourself to them, and it just makes the whole inspiration stronger and it makes it achievable. And I know it's not only people that we aspire, but I wanted to talk about this specifically because for me at least it makes the most impact. I don't know, something that they have that doesn't require any effort at all, they were just born like that, makes it so ethereal sometimes. It could be like very silly things that this person would never notice in themselves. For example, I don't know, the way they smile. Like, yeah, they are aware of what they smile looks like, but like you've never seen that in anybody else, and this is what fascinates you the most. There's definitely more we can talk about in terms of science on that topic, but I wanted to make it simple, to make it understandable enough. You know what's funny too? Sometimes what we find inspiring is not good for us. Again, sometimes. So for example, these same clips of Kate Moss that I showed you in the beginning, you heard what he said, right? She was blamed for promoting bad things. And still, people love this era and people miss it. It is well known that Kate Moss is the one who kind of created the whole heroin chick era. People miss it. People want the real Kate Moss back, and no matter what she has done before, was it good or bad, was it drugs or drinking water, it doesn't matter. People loved her for it. I don't think I've ever met a person who never had any role models or any inspiration. I don't know how many times I said the word inspiration, I'm sorry. But like, I don't think I've ever met a person who's been missing that. I don't know if this should be considered as a red flag though. Oh my god. It's been a whole day. I have a terrible migraine and I look like a mess, but here we are. I decided to make a tier list of all the people that's been inspiring me recently. It's currently 11:30 p.m. Very funny. I don't have a lot of people there, but I really wanted to make this because I thought it was fun. I just need my tablet. Where is it? Where did I... Oh. It's right here. So I have the whole setup ready and I prepared 4 categories, which is first one is same vibe, I don't know. Pretty self-explanatory. It basically just refers to a very first fact I've mentioned before. And then the next one is want to be like you. Even more self-explanatory. And then the third category, pretty weird, but I really wanted to make it a category, which is thanks for existing. People who simply inspire me because they're just sweethearts. And then fourth category is I just like you. Well, in this case, it's I just like you, I guess. So I want to start with what this video started with, Kate Moss. And with Kate Moss, I know she's like she's an icon. Well, I fuck with her very messy vibe, but like because she was so high end, I would put her into Want to Be Like You. And how do I make that happen? How does it work? Oh, here we go. You just drag it. Okay. Then we have my one and only Grimes. Baby girl. I don't think we match the vibe though. Like she's just different. She's very unique, very ethereal. I think ethereal is the perfect word to describe her. I don't know. Her music is amazing actually. I love her with my whole heart. I think I'll put her in Thanks for Existing. No, actually, no, yeah. And then a very random one, this girl. Her name is Maya or Mia. We met just because of YouTube algorithm. She's also a YouTuber. I'm saying also like a famous ass bitch, but trust me, I've never seen such, I keep saying the word unique, but it just like, in my head, it explains it very well. I've never seen such unique content as she does. It just like, it's not about content per se, it's more about her whole vibe. So I would definitely put her in I Just Like You. And then, only because he's all over my For You page on TikTok, and only because I want to watch Twilight again. Robert Pattinson, The Man You Are. Thanks for Existing. Okay, Lily Rose Depp. Interesting, because with her, like, her and Kate Moss kind of are like in the same category of people, if you will, but it just feels like she's way closer to me by the vibe. I don't know if you could tell, but like I've been told once that I kind of look like her, and if I tell you that this is the best compliment ever, that is it. I don't know, it just like mental connection between us both really wants me to put her into same vibe. Then nothing much to talk about here except this girl's cut head. She's a singer and I love her music, and yeah, I Just Like You. Okay, next on the list, Lil Peep. First of all, rest in peace. Second of all, I don't know, for a lot of people, Lil Peep associates with like very depressing, very sad music. For me, he's like, when I want to listen to the very relaxing, very calm music, I would listen to him. Weirdly, because his music doesn't have anything with relaxing and stuff. Thanks for Existing. Okay, I know that I am a person. You know what? Almost every single inspiration I get is mostly from Pinterest, so it deserves to fucking be here. I Just Like You. No, actually, Thanks for Existing. Wow, it's been filling out so fast. Caligara's sister. I don't really fuck with the type of content they're making, and that's totally fine. It's just not really my cup of tea. But I'll only put in them here because of their appearance. Fucking Greek goddesses. I guess I'll put them Want to Be Like You in some way. Sadie Crowell. Oh my god, my girl. I watch her every single morning when getting ready for work, so she's always here with me. Thanks for Existing, for sure. Bro, how does it work? I can't figure it out. Modern technology. Last but certainly not least, look at her. That is me, being 10 years old. She's here because I'm really grateful for everything that she's been planning for me in the future. I actually posted that on my Twitter account, which is so embarrassing, but I really wanted to become a YouTuber, and only because of her, I am here now. So she's happy, she's pleasant, and if I could, I would put her in every single category, which I am gonna do, but I don't know how to do this in this app, so I'm just gonna like... Interesting. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed it a bit. And if you have anything to add on to this conversation, you can go ahead and do that in the comments down below. I don't like the way I sit. I'm just like crooked over. But yeah, this is all I gotta say. I'm really hoping that you subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and that I'll see you in the next video next Tuesday or whatever that would be. Bye bye. Oh, I hit the record button again. Bye.